Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the year again. I know a lot of people have been waiting on this video, and I'm actually super excited. And also, the way that this game plays, I think this build is going to be amazing. Today, we're going to be going through what I believe is going to be my Giannis Antetokounmpo build on current gen. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and like the video. We're going to be playing next gen as well. I know a lot of people want to see that. And from what I've heard, the builder on next gen looks a lot better than it was last year. So I'm actually really looking forward to that. But like I said, today, we're going to be on current gen, NBA 2K22, and we're going to figure out what this Giannis build is going to look like. Now, there are new pie charts, and I'll go ahead and show you guys 4 of the new pie charts. No, we were streaming last night. What's crazy, we were actually number 17 on trending for, gaming. That's crazy. This is my first time ever doing that. You guys showed a ton of love. I think we had like 6,000 people in there like at 4 a.m. So it's unbelievable. The support's been crazy, and I definitely want to bring you guys the most content on all the games I can. But these are the 4 new pie charts. We found a really cool build with this one, but I want to go ahead and break it down with the current gen pie chart for Giannis. We're still going to be using this pie chart. Now, you might be thinking, Dignify, why would you use this pie chart? It looks the same. But to be honest with you, a lot of people have been saying the same thing. The pie charts, they don't like them, but the way the pie charts are going to be used this year, it's 1000% different than it was on current gen 2K21. You're going to be seeing so many different types of builds with different pie charts, maybe the same names, but different pie charts nonetheless. And I just think it's going to be really diverse of a year. I don't believe they added any new physical pie charts, but I think for my build, I kind of want to go with the vertical. I do think vertical is going to be big for rebounds and dunking and stuff like that. So we will go ahead and do that. We don't really lose too much of our speed. But for this build, it's like I said, it's kind of like current gen. Now, the way you upgrade it, it's kind of the same. I do believe you even get a lot of the same stats. But what we're going to do for the finishing, we're going to go all the way up to 89. This is basically all that we need for my Giannis build. We're going to have 21 finishing this year. I know you're thinking, Dignify, you're an insane person. You're crazy. We have a 52 three-pointer. But just take a look at some of the stuff that I was doing last night. If you guys were live on the stream, you saw it happen. I'm going to show you. This is what the build is. Now, take this into account. What you guys are watching right now, I put it on superstar difficulty. And I believe Park might be a little bit lower than Superstar, so I have that in mind too. No hot spots, the 51 three-pointer, and we had a 60 mid-range, making all this kind of stuff. So we had 2 badges as well. We didn't have like amazing Hall of Fame badges or anything like that. We had literally 2 badges, and we were doing this on a brand new game that we're not even that comfortable with. So in my opinion, I think, a 52 3-ball, a 62 mid-range, 1 shooting badge, you're going to be able to at least green. It's going to be like 2K20 where your mid-range is like automatic almost, and you're going to be definitely able to step out there, hit a 3-pointer, especially if you have somebody with like Dimer or Floor General and stuff like that. So if you want to upgrade shooting this year, definitely do it, because I definitely believe that you're going to be able to hit. Pass accuracy, we're going to go up to a 67, and we're going to go ahead and put our ball handle all the way up, and then we're going to go to post control just until we get 5. I don't think playmaking is that important this year on this build. There are some key stuff that you need, and we'll go back and show you all the badges as well, and then pretty much everything else we're gonna go ahead and feed onto your defense. I do believe this build is just gonna be really good. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun this year. You don't have to be 6'8" to get all the jump shots either, so I know a lot of people are asking about that. The new cutoff is 6'9", so being 6'9", being able to get all the jump shots in the game. We've got 21, 1 with shooting upgraded, 5 and 22. I think this is gonna be really good. Like I said, the shooting's gonna be good, and I'm definitely gonna plan on having this build maxed out fairly quickly. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you drop a like on the video. I think we're gonna go built because we're not gonna go max weight this year. I think last year, if you went max weight, you might have had better driving dunk. This year you get worse driving dunk and a lot of worse stats. So we're actually gonna go to 194, because you can see at 190 the minimum you have a 77 speed, but if you go 194, you still have the 77 speed, you still have the high driving dunk. And I know some people are saying strength is gonna matter, but we're gonna test that. I don't think it's going to be honest. So you'll see right here, at 99 overall with the +4s, we're gonna have a 98 driving dunk, a 99 standing dunk, a 63 mid-range, which is higher than what I was greening with in the gameplays. We're gonna have a 55 three-pointer, which is also higher than I was showing you guys there. Very good defensive stats. We're 6'9", max wingspan, and we also get the chance to use these takeovers. I always go slasher. I know a lot of you guys like doing glass cleaner, but we're gonna go ahead and go slasher. And I know what you're thinking. It's a glass cleaning finisher. It looks like 2K21 current gen. I understand it does, but like I said, this is gonna play a whole lot different. I still want to test out the dribble moves. I haven't got to do that yet. So like I said, the next video that we do on this build is going to be at least some of the upgrades, some of the dribble moves, some of the gameplays in the park. I can't wait to do it, but this is what it looks like. This is what I think is going to be my Giannis build this year. Again, this is like how it was on current gen, so don't get too afraid if you're like, wow, this is what my build's going to look at 99. You do 100% get the +4. Mike Wayne confirmed it this morning, so you got to get +4 to all of these, so don't forget about that. But this is what the badges are looking like. And I don't know if a lot of you guys have seen it yet, but there are a ton, and I mean a ton of new badges for not just the finishing category. There's tons all over. If you guys played next gen last year, you can see they have the rise up badge, which I do believe is going to be a very, very good badge to have. This, I think, at least on like a silver type of difficulty. There is a new badge called Limitless Takeoff, which it favors dunks and layups from a further takeoff range. When it says favors, I don't know if that means it allows you to dunk further out, or it gives you a better boost from further out attempts when you're dunking and stuff. I'm not too sure, but nonetheless, that's definitely a badge that you're gonna want to have on Hall of Fame. Posterizer still here, so you definitely want that. And based on how you play, I always like to do Slithery Finisher, probably on Hall of Fame. And then my last one, I would probably be willing to do like a Fearless Finisher. Pro Touch, a lot of people are saying you might need. So if you wanted to do anything like that, there are new badges like this as well. Speeds up standing layups and stuff. I don't think you will really need. Will I mess with it? Probably, but to be honest with you, I think this looks pretty good. I don't know how the Pro Touch is gonna work. There's some stuff that you might want to change around, but from my experience on 2K21 Next Gen, Rise Up is definitely a badge that you want. Fearless Finisher is basically Relentless Finisher if you guys played current gen, and you guys know how important that was. So at least having that on silver, I think, in my opinion, this is probably the best way you can allocate these badges. Now, I showed you guys in the gameplay that I had two, and you guys got to remember, the first season we don't have any of those extra +1 badges. I think that's going to come next season, so in a few weeks we'll have that. So you're going to have the opportunity to at least get another +1. And who knows, man, it might be even like a +2. But the one badge that I used that I would definitely recommend, I'm probably going to mess around with both of these when I only have one shooting badge. Definitely Limitless Spot Up, or definitely Sniper. It looks like it's the Sniper this year is not anything to do with aiming, because that's out of the game. So this looks like it's kind of like a flexible release, and also it's like a Pro Touch for shooting. So it says it exaggerates the impact of good and poor shot timing. So if you have like, I guess like really good shot timing, this could probably be really good. But once you only have one shooting badge, I think something like this you're gonna have to have. So I would, use Limitless Spot Up and just kind of mess around with it if you want to go ahead and make this build. But there are a ton of new badges this year, and I will explain these real quickly. There's a lot of new badges, like Rhythm Shooter was also on Next Gen, but there's one like Mismatch Expert. Receive less of a penalty when you're shooting over solid defenders. I think a lot of point guards will be running that this year. Lucky number 7, I think, is gonna be really big on the 2s. Obviously, we have Chef. And I know from the, reading this, you probably think this is like a difficult shots for 3-pointers, but it is not. This helps you, like if you're dribbling around on the 3-point range and then you're going ahead and going to stop, it allows you to shoot from further out. It doesn't give you a boost or anything, but allows you to shoot further out for that. So you definitely need a Chef badge. A Circus 3 is from Next Gen, still in the game. So I think like Circus 3 is a Chef. And you probably might want to have like a set shooter, not set shooter, where is it? I think it's like a rhythm shooter, something like that. I might not have it on this build, but yeah, I actually do. So you're gonna have to have a lot of these badges this year. So if you make like a guard build, if you make anything with shooting, you want to make sure you throw on a couple extra, because there's a ton of new badges this year. Now, like I said, on this build, you're not going to be really comboing up that much, I don't believe. I haven't messed with the dribble moves yet on a build like this, but from my experience, you probably would need something like this. I think this is probably good. You don't really need a quick chain on a build like this. We're not gonna be playing in the post, hyperdrive. We're not gonna be dribbling all too much. And again, like I said, eventually we're gonna get the ability to add +1, maybe even a +2, +3 to our badge counts in further seasons. So 5 right now is definitely doable. But again, there are new badges like hyperdrive, triple threat juke, special deliveries in this game. Quick chain allows you to dribble faster with combinations. Glue hands from 2K18. Like I said, there's tons of new badges that are also on current gen and next gen. And then last, we've got this. And of course, you want to pretty much have the same stuff as last year almost. But there are some new badges that we might mess around with. like, you know, they have the menace badge that a lot of people were saying that kind of looks like it's a bruiser badge or might help you like bump people. So in my opinion, having this plus clamps, especially if you're like a lockdown, bro, it's gonna be looking pretty nasty. We might, I don't know how important Intimidator and all that kind of stuff is this year, but we might run something like this, put on brick wall. You know, you never know, but I think something like this looks really good. And then again, like I have to reiterate, there's going to be that ability to where you can actually get more badges along the way. So don't think you're stuck at 22. If you're playing the game throughout the year, you have, I think in my opinion, a very good chance of getting like maybe like a +8 to have like 30, you know, defensive badges or 30 badges in general. So if you're playing the game, this build's going to improve throughout the year, and that's exactly what you want to see. But overall, guys, I think this is going to be an insanely fun year, and this is going to be a year where you're going to be able to use a ton of builds, and that's exactly what you want to see, not only on current gen, but you're also going to be able to use a lot of stuff on next gen. Guys, I appreciate the support. Like I said, we went trending last night for the first time, so I think that we're gonna have to see a lot of big things this year. Hopefully the game's fun, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys comment down below any other builds you guys want me to check out, current gen, next gen, all that good stuff. But until next time, it's been your boy Dignified. I'm out. Peace.